I know right now in pharmacy, there are, some complaints that every pharmacy is facing with DIR fees and low reimbursements and all that. One of the things that you've kind of talked about on a couple different platforms is kind of moving part of your business focus to the front end area. And I've seen that done a lot of different ways over the years. I was part of the installation team for years here at Pioneer RX. And I always thought it was kind of interesting to see the different approaches that people took with their pharmacy. So tell me a little bit about the front end at Palm Pharmacy.
First, I don't know. I don't think you were our installation guy. I don't
Mm-mm.
think so. No,
No,
because apparently we had
no.
a guy, but I kept calling him Will. I kept calling him Will, but his name was Dave. So, and I was wondering why he never responded to me.
Well,
But
that could
anyway,
be.
call him Will. Sorry, sidetracked. So how the front end? I mean, we've had a front end, basic, all that stuff. It was basic health mart stuff,
Sure.
but COVID hit. And prescriptions, everything like that just came to a halt, right? All we ran were refills, so we didn't have any new business coming in. So I started reading business books and stuff, how to really control. Clearly, you can't control anything with prescriptions. I didn't know that. I was like, okay, I had margins were really dwindling during COVID. Oh my God, it was March, April. We had
Yeah.
a pivot. So first we started compounding our sanitizer, which it's around here somewhere. My first bottle of sanitizer during COVID, we kept it. And we had trucks and stuff of alcohol and big rigs come in with alcohol from Texas. So we were the only ones making sanitizer. So our compounding pharmacist was busy. So like, okay, that's the front end. We can actually make money.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you heard the story. I feel like I've repeated the story a million times that I was sick during that time, and then I was at home and I started watching the show The Prophet. Did you?
Yes, yes. So I have heard this story, but it's a great story. So we can revisit a little.
It's a horrible story. Um, so I loved Marcus Lemonis, just love him, how he invests in small businesses, and he was on Instagram live. And he was talking and stuff, and I was in the audience, and I was ready for bed, and I was looking like a hot mess, my glasses and bun. And all of a sudden, he goes, "Who's Palm's Pharmacy?" And all of a sudden, the screen lights up, and I'm on screen.
Oh no.
I'm like, what?
I'm just picturing you with like curlers and like a green like facial mask on and
And it was a mess. And all of a sudden, my phone lit up, and he's like, "Palm's Pharmacy." And I'm like, "Oh my God, that's Marcus Lemonis." And then he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, and then you see my face like in the camera. It's like all you see is my eyes because I didn't want anybody to see this. So yeah, he interviewed me for like 30 minutes. And
neat.
my question to him was, how do I control the margins? And he was like, you can't with pharmacy, but the front end. So that's where the front end story started. He gave me a project to revamp the front end, change the whole design of it and how patients walk in and just products. So that's how we really revamped the front end. We brought in new products, and social media and marketing was huge for us. And we brought in different products, not your basic Tylenol products. Tylenol, but everything else that CVS and Walgreens, they don't carry, like Target, everyone buys at
Yeah.
Target. So we carry stuff that nobody else carries. So our front end is pretty unique, very unique. We kind of bring in new products almost every week, and we really turn our products. So when patients come to the counter, there's always something new. So every month when they come in, it's not the same thing that they're looking at. And we change up
Yeah.
displays and everything. And our front end's pretty small, but we really turn it. And
I
the
think
staff,
that's such an important aspect that I I think a lot of pharmacies can definitely say, okay, the front end looks good, and then move on to the next thing, and not keep that fresh rotation, and that's something we can definitely kind of look at the big guys because the big guys spend a lot of money on research and the psychology of shopping and product placement and price points and like there's a whole science that we can leverage somebody else's work if we're just observant.